good work today.
Hey, Akiyama, you're early today. Off to a date with your beautiful girlfriend?
No, not at all. Please, cut me some slack. I'm Yuma Akiyama, a 25-year-old system engineer who's been dating my coworker Sakura Amano for 6 months now.
Man, how did you manage to win over Amano? Was it because you treat her so well? Is it your dedication?
Well, I'm not sure about that. Sakura is a well-known beauty at the company, and our relationship started by sheer coincidence. It all began after a company party when we ended up going to a bar for a second round together.
You know, now that I look at you closely, you got a pretty cute face. Wanna try dating me?
Huh? Me and Amano? In the late hours, under the influence of alcohol, we started dating almost like a joke. I do tend to put in a lot of effort in the relationship, but despite how it started, I thought things were going well with Sakura. On another day, I was working from home when suddenly my phone rang. It was a call from my older brother, Shun Akiyama, who I hadn't heard from in a while. Feeling suspicious, I answered the phone. Hey bro, what's up?
Oh, Yuma? I've got something important to discuss. Can you make time tomorrow?
An important talk out of nowhere. I don't really want to go, but ignoring him will just cause more trouble later. My brother, 6 years older than me, was always good at sports and excelled in school. He was the opposite of me, who only knew how to work hard at things. He was always quick-witted, even as a kid.
Shun, stop talking to Yuma like that.
Jeez, you're so annoying, Mom. It's his fault.
For some reason, my brother never liked me and used to mock me constantly. As we grew older, his taunts became more subtle and harder for others to see. I didn't really want to see my brother, but I had no choice. The next day, with a bad feeling in my gut, I headed to the cafe where we were supposed to meet. Sorry for the wait, bro. Wait, Sakura?
Ah, finally! You're always so slow, you know.
You took forever.
I got here on time. That's not the point. Why is Sakura here?
I was feeling a bit anxious coming here alone, so I asked him to come with me.
Geez, Sakura's such a baby.
But I was nervous.
What the hell is going on?
Sorry, but I've fallen for him, so could you break up with me today?
Huh? Wait, what do you mean?
It's exactly what it sounds like. I'm the one who deserves to be with Sakura, so you'll back off, right?
Oh my gosh, Shun. You're so manly and capable. I love that about you. Compared to you, though, Yuma's just, I don't know, boring? Sure, you take care of me, but it's a bit dull.
Stop it! You'll make Yuma feel even worse. It's pathetic how a serious, boring guy like him doesn't even compare to me, huh? So yeah, I'm sure you get it. Be a good sport and take the hint.
Fine, I'll break up with Sakura.
Knew you'd come through, Yuma. You've always been so understanding. Sorry for the trouble.
Yeah, he's always been a master at taking a hint.
I couldn't stand watching them flirt, so I hurried home as if to escape. That night, in the pitch-black room, my phone rang with a notification. It was a message from my brother.
I'm grateful you introduced me to Sakura at the bar.
I had once bumped into my brother at a bar where Sakura and I were on a date. So they had been in contact since then. I never thought Sakura, whom I had done so much for, would treat me like this. The shock was immense. But to be honest, I had already started to feel that we didn't share the same values. It was probably time for us to end. Knowing what kind of person she was now, I should be glad it ended this way. Carrying the deep emotional scars, I decided to walk away.
Drink up, Akiyama. Today's the day to cheer you up. Forget about getting dumped by Amano.
After work the next day, my seniors dragged me to a bar.
What? Akiyama-san and Amano-san broke up? Yeah, it seems they broke up the other day. You were out all day today, Morioka-san, so you probably didn't hear.
The rumor that she had dumped me spread around the office in no time.
Hey, did you hear? Amano-san moved on to another guy. I heard it was an affair on her side. Ah, what a waste. Akiyama-san is such a nice guy. Oh, Yamada-san. Good morning.
Despite the gossip, Sakura didn't seem to care at all. Meanwhile, I hadn't told anyone, and it hit me just how scary rumors could be. I think I drank too much.
Akiyama-san, are you alright? That senior of yours was really toying with you.
It's fine. I'd rather be teased a little than have people walk on eggshells around me. Tatsuki, my junior, often joined us for drinks after work.
Even so...
Besides, messing around like this helps me forget the bad stuff, so I'm actually grateful.
If you don't mind, Akiyama-san, would you like to go see a movie this weekend? The discount tickets are about to expire, and I thought, maybe it would help cheer you up a bit.
Morioka-san's unexpected invitation made my heart skip a beat. Is she trying to be kind to me? She's so sweet. Thanks. In that case, I'd love to go with you.
Really? Yay!
The time I spent with Morioka-san felt peaceful, like basking in warm sunlight. We started spending more time together, going out for meals and shopping. And gradually, my emotional wounds began to heal. By the time 3 months had passed, I was no longer haunted by memories of my brother and Sakura. Thanks for today. I'll see you again soon.
Akiyama-san, there's something I've wanted to tell you. Can I apply to be your girlfriend? I've always been attracted to how hard you work, Akiyama-san. I knew you were with Amano-san, so I kept my feelings hidden, but when I heard you'd broken up, I thought maybe I had a chance.
Morioka-san's words took me by surprise, but honestly, I already knew what my answer would be. Since I started spending time with you, your bright energy has been a lifeline for me. I was hurt, and I became afraid of taking the first step, so I couldn't say it sooner. But now, let me say it. Will you be my girlfriend?
Akiyama-san, yes, I'd be honored.
When I parted ways with Sakura, I never could have imagined I'd end up here, in such a happy place. I thought I could finally live a peaceful life, but then... 6 months later, Sakura became pregnant with my brother's child, and they had a shotgun wedding. And then... What? My brother and his wife are going to live with us? About a month after the wedding, my parents dropped the news on me. It caught me completely off guard.
Sakura said she's scared to raise the baby alone and begged for our help.
Shun said his office is closer to our house, so it just made sense. I'm sorry, Yuma. We didn't ask you first.
It's exactly the kind of move I'd expect from Sakura. As awkward as it already was, now I'd have to live under the same roof with them.
Oh, look, it's Yuma. Still looking as helpless as ever, huh?
Still living at home, huh? The family's little parasite.
The next weekend, they started moving Shun's things into his new room. So, you two are already here. That was fast. The reason I still live with my parents is that my office is only 5 minutes away by car. And I realize that the time I can spend with my father is just 3 years and 4 months, and with my mother, 7 years and 6 months.
Anyway, starting today, I'm looking forward to living with you, brother-in-law.
The baby's a girl. Our daughter. And she's definitely going to be a beauty.
Even after I return to work, I'm sure I'll need your help. I'll be relying on you to cover for me, okay?
You don't make much money anyway, so you might as well work hard, get some overtime, and at least bring in some extra cash.
Oh, and by the way, you're going to help with a baby, right? You'll just be hanging around the house on weekends anyway.
What?
Oh, come on. We're family after all. Of course you will.
I felt a chill run down my spine. At this rate, I'd be stuck with Shun picking on me and Sakura using me for her convenience for the rest of my life. I couldn't stand the thought, so I immediately started searching for a place to live and moved out of the house.
Yumika, that must have been tough. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I made up my mind. It's thanks to you, Satsuki, that I learned something really important.
Huh? Did I do something?
I was dumped in such a horrible way. The rumors spread, and I felt like I was at rock bottom. But thanks to that, I grew closer to you. No matter how negative a situation seems, it can become an opportunity if you change your perspective. It was you, Satsuki, who made me realize that. That's why I want to turn this into an opportunity, not a crisis. I then shared a certain desire I had with Satsuki.
Oh, that's amazing. I'll support you. I knew it. I really love how hard you work, Yumako.
Satsuki, thank you. I'll give it my all. I wasn't about to let those two continue manipulating my life. And with that, I took immediate action.
Shun is totally smitten with Hikari. I never thought he'd be so doting.
And just like that, 3 years flew by. My brother and Sakura's daughter, Hikari, was born safely and had grown up healthy and happy. Wow, that's a surprising sight of him.
Aren't you going to see your brother and Sakura? You hardly ever come home.
Nah, I'm good.
I see. Oh, by the way, Yuma, didn't you make pretty good money at the company you used to work for?
It wasn't anything special, really. Why do you ask all of a sudden?
Well, Sakura works at the same company, doesn't she? She's been living the high life, always dressed up and going out, like today when she left Hikari behind to go somewhere.
Is that so?
I wonder what she's up to these days.
Yeah, that's true, but... Hey, Hikari-chan, please stop pulling my face.
Uncle, where's my snack?
Oh dear, Hikari. There's no snack in Uncle's mouth.
Looking back now, I realized that ominous clouds were already looming on the horizon. It was less than a month later when my phone rang with a call from my mother.
From Mom?
What's going on?
Oh, Yuma, I'm sorry to call you so suddenly. Do you have plans for later today?
I was going to spend the day with Satsuki, but what's going on?
I need to talk to you about something important in person. Could you come over here? Oh, I'm fine. It sounds like your mom really needs you, so go ahead.
All right, Mom. I'll head over right away.
Thank you, Yuma. And please apologize to Satsuki-chan for me.
What on earth could have happened? With a growing sense of unease, I hurried home. What? What's going on here? When I opened the living room door, it was like I had walked into a scene straight out of hell.
Yuma, I'm so sorry for calling you so suddenly. We needed to apologize to you in person.
Mom, what's with the look on your face?
It's our fault that you've been hurt.
Even you, Dad? I listened to what they had to say. Apparently, everything came to light earlier that morning.
Sakura, what the hell is this credit card bill? What did you spend 700,000 yen on?
Oh, it's not that much. You're acting cheap and miserly just because we're married.
I'm telling you, this is too much. Every month it's tens of thousands of yen.
You used to do everything I asked before we got married. Where's the love, Shun?
I can't believe you'd say that. I know you've been cheating on me with another man.
What? What are you talking about?
I got suspicious and followed you. I prayed my hunch was wrong, but... Every day, you've been leaving Hikari with my mother to meet up with your lover.
You've been following me? I can't believe you.
I never thought you were that kind of woman. If I had known from the start, I never would have married you.
You've got some nerve. You've been playing the doting father since Hikari was born. You're the one who came after me while I was dating Yuma. At least I'm not a jerk who's always trying to one-up his little brother just to satisfy his pathetic ego.
That's not relevant right now.
June, is this true?
Dad, since when have you been there?
I just got home. I heard you're shouting from outside, so I came in to see what the hell was going on.
Sakura-san, is what you said just now true?
Well...
Mom, could you take Hikari outside to play for a while? She shouldn't be hearing this. What the hell are you two doing? You've toyed with people's feelings and trampled all over them.
Eek!
I had a bad feeling, but I can't believe you've still been treating Yuma like this. You haven't grown out of that nasty habit of looking down on others, have you?
Wait, Dad, Mom, this isn't. I mean.
And Sakura-san, if I thought you were just going out frequently, turns out you were having an affair? This marriage?
No, father-in-law, this isn't.
Don't try to fool me again. You've been using tears to manipulate people, but it won't work this time. You betrayed my sons and my granddaughter. I never want to see your face again. Get out of this house!
What the hell? You're all idiots. I'll file for divorce. I'm leaving this house, and you don't have to tell me twice.
Sakura, wait! Sakura!
And just like that, Sakura made a grand exit, leaving alone. After that, Mom called me.
Yeah.
Reflecting on the hellish morning my family went through, I could understand why my parents had shielded Hikari from it.
I'm so sorry, Yuma, for everything. We didn't know Sakura-san was like that.
It's okay, Mom. I didn't say anything either.
I had a bad feeling about the way you and Sakura interacted, but I didn't want to pry because you seemed like you didn't want to talk about it. In the end, we took advantage of your kindness, Yuma.
I'm sorry, Yuma. It's our fault Shun turned out like this. If only we had dealt with his personality earlier, this never would have happened.
Brother always knew how to stay out of your sight and get away with things. And honestly, I've already moved past it because the truth is, I've grown and moved on to a new stage in my life thanks to you, brother.
What?
I didn't tell you, did I? 3 years ago, I quit my job and started my own business.
What? I thought you quit because you couldn't handle things anymore.
That's just something Sakura made up. With the help of many people, I was able to make it happen. Thanks to them, I'm running my own small business now. The thing I told Satsuki about was my plan to leave the company and go independent. I had always wanted to spend as much time as possible with my parents. And one day, my future children. Even though I stayed a company employee for 3 more years to build stability, working 3 days remotely each week, I learned something important from my brother and Sakura, that a crisis can also be an opportunity. So I fought with everything I had to change myself. People can grow at any age. You need to realize how foolish it is to try and prove your worth by putting others down and taking from them. That's what I believe, but what about you, brother?
Daddy, are you okay? Does your tummy hurt?
Thank you, Hikari. I'm alright. I'm sorry.
Daddy, it's okay. It's okay.
Seeing her tiny hands mimicking his comforting words made my chest tighten. It seemed my brother felt the same way, as his face contorted in regret over his past mistakes.
I've always been jealous of you, Yuma. You were always surrounded by people, getting their help and looking so happy.
Brother.
I never wanted to admit it. That's why I wanted to make the people around you acknowledge that I was better than you. But after doing that for so long, this is where I ended up. When I found out Sakura was cheating on me, I did some research. Apparently, in custody battles, the father often loses. Even if we get divorced, there's a chance I could lose Hikari, the daughter I love so much. I guess this is karma for all the awful things I've done. I'm sorry, Yuma. I don't expect you to forgive me, but please, at least let me apologize.
I never imagined I'd see my brother like this. Perhaps the presence of his beloved daughter is what changed him. All right, I can't say I forgive you completely, but I'll accept your apology, brother.
That's more than enough. Thank you, Yuma.
That day, Sakura had stormed out, leaving Hikari behind, and hadn't returned since. Later, Sakura was dragged back by her parents to apologize in person.
We sincerely apologize for the trouble our daughter has caused.
Apparently, rumors about her spread quickly at work, and unable to bear it, she quit shortly after. According to what Satsuki heard at work, Sakura's affair partner also cut ties with her after Shun sued him for damages. Unable to find another job, she's now broke and complains about it constantly.
Oh, Yuma, welcome.
Since that incident, Shun's attitude towards me has improved somewhat. Now, we occasionally chat about random things when we run into each other at the house.
Hikari's grown a lot, hasn't she?
Shun officially hired a lawyer and started divorce proceedings with Sakura. He and Hikari are staying with our parents, and he's actively working to gain custody of her. As for me... Satsuki, sorry to keep you waiting. Will you marry me?
Yuma-kun. Yes, of course.
With my business stable and my income secure, I propose to Satsuki, and we're getting married. She's always been there to support me through the tough times, and I'm determined to make her happy. No matter how negative a situation may seem, with the right mindset, it can turn into an opportunity. Realizing that allowed me to forge my own path in life. No matter what happens in the future, I'm determined to carve out my own path and never give up.
I made a reservation at the high-end restaurant that you wanted to go to for our anniversary.
Really? Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm Tsukasa Ito, 23 years old, working for a major corporation. I'm in my first year out of university, and my motivation is high. I want to climb the corporate ladder for my future.
We've been dating 2 years now. Thanks for everything, Tsukasa.
Ayana always smiles at me kindly and expresses her gratitude. I hold her dear from the bottom of my heart. Since we were students, I knew Ayana had strong thoughts about her ideal future. I knew she had strong desires for marriage.
Wow, this actress is getting married. That's so great. Getting married in your early 20s is ideal, huh?
Of course, she doesn't say this directly to me. It's just a random thought that she doesn't notice as I come home.
You're here! I didn't notice. Welcome home, Tsukasa. Dinner's ready.
Sorry to surprise you. I'm home, Ayana. That actress you like got married, huh?
Yeah, she showed off her ring with her husband. It was sparkling. Oh, so beautiful.
Really? Ayana, do you long for a ring like that?
Well, I do have a longing for it. But for me, the most important thing is love. I'd be happy if he chose it for me. This conversation is embarrassing. I'll go heat up dinner.
After several of these incidents, I decided to propose on the next anniversary. Although I was able to join a major company, it was still my first year out of school. My income isn't very high yet, but this brand is famous and popular. I wonder if she will like it. It's probably a cheap option for an engagement ring. But I wanted to make her happy, so I carefully selected both the brand and design. Ayana said something like that before. She's sure to like it. A few days later, after receiving the ring, I told her I would be late, so Ayana's probably already asleep by now. I entered the house quietly so I wouldn't wake her. The room was dark, and I thought she must have gone to bed. But then, I heard her voice.
Guess what? My boyfriend?
Huh? Is she on the phone? Ayana often told me that she talks to her friends when I'm home late. It was nothing new, so I was about to pass by the door, but...
My boyfriend made a reservation at a fancy restaurant for our anniversary, so I thought he might finally propose.
Ah, so she figured it out. Looks like my surprise failed.
But when I was cleaning his room, I found it. The engagement ring brand was cheap. I had high hopes, but this is the worst.
Huh?
I did tell him I wanted him to choose it for me. But still, since he works for a big company, I thought he'd choose something more impressive. My favorite actress has a beautiful high-end engagement ring.
Am I dreaming? Is this Ayana's true feelings? I was scared and couldn't face Ayana, so I quietly went back to my room without her noticing. I couldn't sleep. The next morning, I was sleep deprived.
Good morning, Tsukasa. When did you get home? You were so late. Good work.
Thanks. Sorry. I didn't want to wake you up. I was confused by how normal Ayana seems, and I started to think that maybe it was just a dream. Afterward, I tried to continue as usual, but I realized I wasn't enjoying myself like before.
Are you going to be late again today? I made dinner and waited for you.
Sorry, I have to finish some work today.
Got it. Just make sure you don't overdo it and hurt yourself.
The usual exchanges, but now, I start to wonder about what's behind her words. I can't look at Ayana the same way anymore. Ugh, I can't. It's just a normal conversation, but I can hear her words in my head.
I wanted him to make time for me.
Ugh, no, this is just my paranoia. Get a grip, me. Is it really true? Why is this happening? Calm down, Tsukasa. Ayana is going out with friends today, so I'm at an izakaya with my old friend, Makoto Saito, a longtime friend from middle school, who also knows Ayana, since they were in the same university. Sorry, once I saw your face, I couldn't stop my complaints. It's fine, you're probably in shock. I mean, Ayana-chan said that? Ayana had a good reputation among their university peers, and Makoto was surprised by what I had told him. So what are you gonna do? Maybe it's a good idea to talk to her directly.
Uncle! Another round of draft beer, please.
Oh, are you still drinking, young lady? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I can't handle this without drinking something like this.
Hey, Emmy, don't drink so much. If you keep going, I'm not paying for it.
Oh, big brother! You're so mean. You're heartless.
Shut up! You're the one forcing yourself on me. Emi-chan, you're lively as always. She's Emi Saito, Makoto's 20-year-old sister. I've known her since she was in elementary school, so she feels like a little sister to me too. Sorry, Tsukasa. She couldn't help but follow us when she heard you were down.
I'll never forget how you helped me when I was bullied in elementary school. Unlike my brother.
That's because you didn't talk to me. Emi then seriously listened to my concerns.
About that ring brand, I think it's fine. It's popular and I don't really understand what's wrong with it. Well, everyone has their hidden sides, but...
It's just a small misunderstanding. But Tsukasa, in his first year out of school, decided to respect Ayana's feelings and propose. To trample on those feelings and complain about the ring is just so wrong. Thank you, both of you. Talking to you made me feel a little better. In the end, it was such a small thing. I can proudly say the time I spent with Ayana was real, and I don't doubt her love for me. I realize I misunderstood her polite words as her true feelings, and I'll make time to have a real conversation with her. Alright, Makoto, let's drink until we drop today. I'm on your side. Thanks. I'm really glad you're here. I'll treat you today. What are you talking about? I'll treat you. So cheer up already.
Uncle! Another round of beer, please.
You should stop already. Touched by Makoto and Emi-chan's kindness, I decided to trust Ayana again. Ayana, can we talk for a bit after this? After the meeting, I decided to properly talk to Ayana about the engagement ring, so I sent her a message.
Sorry, I just promised to talk to a friend, but... I can talk after midnight, though. But you have work the next day.
I see. Alright. The next day, when I left for work, Ayana still hadn't woken up. I thought we would talk when I came home from work, but...
Tsukasa? I'm going back to my parents' house this weekend.
Huh? What happened? Is everything alright?
Actually, we decided to have a mini reunion yesterday, so I'm waiting for the bullet train now. I also want to see my parents after a long time. I'm sorry for the suddenness. I'll be back before the anniversary.
Just when I had made up my mind to talk, I couldn't get any time to talk to Ayana. I wanted to talk in person since it was an important conversation, but I guess I'll just have to call her now. But then, Ayana had plans for 2 days, so I gave up. In the end, I decided to talk to her after she came back the next night. But then, I got a call from Makoto. Hey, Tsukasa, did you talk to Ayana about that thing yet? No, unfortunately. Our schedules didn't match. I was actually going to talk to her tonight, but... Wait a second. I have something important to tell you. Come to the izakaya we were at last time tonight. Something important? Sorry, I know Ayana is coming back today, but... No, it must be something important, right? So, what is it? I want you to see this. What is this? Seeing it, I was speechless. Makoto looked at me with a complicated expression. The next day, on the day of the anniversary, I was at the restaurant I reserved without saying a word to Ayana.
I've been feeling lonely lately since I couldn't spend time with you, Tsukasa. I'm really sorry.
Since she came back, Ayana has been acting strangely. She seemed like she was forcing herself to be cheerful. Plans never seem to match, huh?
Yeah. By the way, you kept saying you had something to talk about, right? What was it?
Ayana probably thinks she'll be proposed to right after this.
What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you nervous?
Yeah, sorry. I think I'm just a little nervous. I moistened my dry mouth with some water due to my nerves, and then decided to speak up. Ayana, how was your visit to your parents' house?
Huh? How was it? It was fun. I talked to my mom and dad, and I got to see some friends.
I'm glad you had fun. I smiled as usual, but Ayana looked somewhat uncomfortable. You've always been kind to my family, and you've said you'd like to become family one day.
Yes, but what's the matter? You're acting kinda strange today, Tsukasa.
Strange, huh? If you want to say that, Ayana, you're the one who's been acting strange ever since you got back, don't you think?
Huh? Tsukasa?
Ayana looks at me with a worried expression. There's some panic in her eyes. Even though I overheard her bad-mouthing the ring, that's all there was to it. I had made up my mind just yesterday to trust Ayana again and propose as planned. But... let's break up, Ayana.
What?
I chose to break up with Ayana. For her, this must have come out of nowhere. She was stunned, and it seemed like it took her a while to process it.
Why suddenly? Is it because we just couldn't find time to meet?
Not at all. Well, I did hesitate when I accidentally overheard you bad-mouthing the ring, but...
Huh?
It was about that, but I've moved past it now. So, I was going to propose to you today, but... I said, pulling out my phone. This is your account, right?
Why is this?
The screenshot shows Ayana's social media story. Yes, this is what Makoto showed me yesterday. This is what Emi found by chance. This social media account mainly posts photos and videos, and I wasn't on it, so I didn't even know about it. But Emi updates it frequently. So, I wanted you to see this. The screenshot shows... What?
What should I do? I couldn't refuse and I slept with my ex. What should I do with my boyfriend?
The realization hit me, and my mind went blank. I know this is a shock, but I couldn't just stay quiet after finding this out. And Emi, she cried and said she wants you to be happy. You haven't proposed yet, right? So... Ayana must have met with her ex at the reunion. They must have gotten carried away, and... I see. Thanks, Makoto. You cheated on me with your ex, didn't you? I could forgive you talking badly about the ring, but cheating is a different story. I can't be with someone who cheated.
I'm sorry! I did it while I was drunk and I regret it. I've been thinking about how sorry I am. But I was too scared to tell you.
I believe those words are sincere. I know Ayana had feelings for me, but... I keep thinking, What if you cheat on me again? That thought haunts me. I only found out about this just yesterday, but I can't say for sure. I'll always be trapped by this cheating. Scared, suspicious, frustrated. I'm sure the cycle will repeat. Maybe after spending years together, I could get over it, but...
Then give me a chance. I really need you, Tsukasa. It has to be you, no one else. I'll even let you put a GPS on me, and they'll show you my phone every day. If you're worried, I'll even let you bug my phone, so please, please!
Sorry, but I can't see a future with you. I'm leaving now. I've already paid, so enjoy your meal. I stood up and apologized to the customers and the staff for causing a scene.
Wait! I want to marry you, Tsukasa! You're the only one for me! Tsukasa! Wait, Tsukasa!
Unable to give up, Ayana chased after me. Confused on the inside, I walked out of the restaurant, but... Tsukasa! It seems that they were worried and had been waiting outside. Emi and Makoto rushed to me.
Why is Makoto here? Move aside! I need to talk to Tsukasa!
What do you say, Tsukasa? But I've said everything I needed to say. No matter how much we talk, my feelings won't change. That's what he says. Now we're gonna have a cheer up Tsukasa meeting. Makoto said as he pushed my back and started walking, with Emi walking close beside him. But Ayana, irritated by Emi's presence, seemed to snap.
Don't come near Makoto!
The momentum pushes Emi onto the street. The truck is just about to hit her.
Huh?
We froze, unable to move in shock. It was the truck's honking that brought us back to reality. Emi! Emi, are you okay? Emi, are you hurt?
Tsukasa! Makoto,
Emi finally begins to understand what happened. Her face goes pale, and her hands start shaking. Makoto pulls her into a tight hug. Ayana was trembling with a pale face, and I glared at her.
I wasn't trying to hurt you. I just couldn't stand that she was so close to Tsukasa. I never meant to do anything like this.
It seemed like an impulsive action. Still, even if it wasn't on purpose, the fact remains that you pushed Emi out of your way. What did Emi do to you? If you made the wrong move, she could have been...
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Emi. I'm so sorry. Please raise your head, Ayana.
After a moment, Emi's voice was unexpectedly steady.
Tsukasa, Makoto, I want to talk to Ayana alone for a bit.
Emi, but... We hesitated, but Emi's determination was clear. Reluctantly, we moved away.
Sorry for making you wait. My overprotective brother is such a problem.
Once we moved away to a little distance, Emi smiled awkwardly at Ayana.
Why? I think I kind of understand how you feel, Ayana. When someone you like is around another woman, it's easy to feel jealous, right? Especially when you're in love with that person. Women are so sensitive to things like that, aren't they? Yeah, so I just lost my temper. I didn't mean to hurt you, really. But that's hindsight. Emi, you're free to be even angrier with me if you want. I understand, but I won't. Because I was kind of happy when I found out you were cheating, honestly.
Emi says as she shrugs. Ayana opens her eyes wide, then smiles faintly.
I see. I was wondering how Tsukasa found out about the story. But it was you, huh? Yes, so I'm thankful. I can now make a fair move towards Tsukasa. Even so, if we hadn't found out, it would have been meaningless, but I lost. I can't win against you. Even so, she seemed happy to be able to make a fair move, while I hurt the man I love by bad-mouthing the ring and cheating on him. Please, take care of Tsukasa.
Ayana says and bows deeply to Emi. Above her, large raindrops begin to fall. Now, as for Ayana after that,
What kind of ring was it, I wonder?
Ayana had found the box for the ring, but she hadn't seen the contents. She would occasionally look at the ring finger on her left hand and wonder what kind of ring I had bought for her. It had become a habit. To push those thoughts away, she was pouring all her energy into work. By the way, her ex-boyfriend asked to get back together, but she flatly rejected him. And as for me, I'm home.
Welcome home! Dinner's ready, so you go ahead and eat.
After that, I had nowhere else to go, so I ended up moving in with Makoto. Since Emi also lives there, we are now living together as a 3-person household.
Hey, Tsukasa, do you still have feelings for Ayana?
It would be a lie if I said I don't think about it at all, but I have no lingering feelings.
I see. Well, then, can I throw my hat in the ring?
Huh? At those words, I froze. That meant... I'm home! I'm so hungry. What's for dinner? Huh? Am I interrupting something?
Yes, you're interrupting. We were having a good time until now. Geez, Tsukasa.
Yes!
Since that day you helped me and taught me those bullies a lesson. I've liked you ever since. I don't care what kind of ring it is. I'll never cheat, and I promise I won't make you worry. Please, will you go out with me?
Actually, Emi had been waiting out in the cold when she was in elementary school, believing the words of a friend. By chance, I, who was in middle school, passed by. Makoto also came later and learned that she had been bullied. You've liked me for that long? It's still hard to get over the old wounds, but if you're okay with that...
Yes, I'm more than okay with that. Yay!
I'm so happy, Emi! Now I can call myself Tsukasa's older brother! No, I'm not calling you that! No matter how much you love someone, or how many years you've spent together, if you betray them once, everything crumbles. That's why trust is so valuable. It's something you earn with the consistency of a person's honesty.